you in the danger room. Yeah, you in the danger room. Come on now. It's like a dream. Everything moving fast, but you moving slow. Change the tempo, watch, we on time. Hey, now you know. Listen to the rhythm we giving them, we bringing it with passion. Smashing.
Hey yo tout le monde, c'est Pico, comment ça va? Moi je vais super bien les amis. Aujourd'hui petite vidéo sur NBA2K15, le concours à 3 points. Comme vous le savez, le week-end dernier c'était le week-end du All-Star Game. Alors aujourd'hui petite vidéo sur le concours à 3 points. J'ai Carmelo Anthony, c'est dans ma saison My Ligue. Donc je vous laisse regarder la vidéo. A bientôt pour donc une nouvelle vidéo. Et à bientôt les amis. Ciao.
To get a maximum of 30. And the corner threes are only 22 feet, but the other three-point stations are 23 feet 9 inches. So those are the longest shots.
And to me, the corner shot is the easiest of any of them. So it's important to get off to a quick start here from that corner spot. Maybe get 5 or 6 quick points.
That's 7. Now 8 points. 9 points. Money ball, no good. Points on the board. 4 money balls, 4 misses. That hurts. 11 on the board. 12 for him. He's got 12 points to show for his efforts there. There was just something off about him in that round.
Well, we kept waiting for that point where he'd get hot and rattle off a few in a row, but it just never came.
Here we go with Damian Lillard. Makes his first there.
Tough rack right there.
Off the mark with 5 in a row now. 2 points. 3 down. He's got 5. Now with 6. He's up to 7. Good rack right there. 4 points total. Up to 10 now. Now with 11. He's got 12.
Finishing strong.
And with that shot, he moves into sole possession of first place. He's on top. And he's got 15 points when the round ends. Well, a very respectable performance from him there, guys.
Well, the key was, Kevin, he took 6 out of a possible 10 points from the money balls. And those are huge points. You've got to take advantage of them, and he did.
And here we go with Kyle Korver.
Kyle Korver, a terrific three-point shooter. Led the league in three-pointers made in 2005 with 226 of them.
You know, he was born in California, raised in Iowa. His mom was a great basketball player.
Excellent factoid. Again from you, Captain.
Nothing to it for Kyle Korver. He's got it rolling now.
Gets the money ball. 6. Only managed to sink 1 there. He's up to 7. Points. He closes out the round with 8 points. Well, not his finest showing. I think we can all agree he could have done a lot better.
Yeah, I thought the big thing was the start that he got off to just didn't set the table for him. He missed 5 straight early on, and that was enough.
So it'll be Carmelo Anthony here.
You know, the importance of getting into a rhythm early can't be understated. I mean, it's not a make one, miss one kind of deal. You need to get on a roll.
Yeah, that's correct, Gerard. I mean, there's going to be ebbs and flows during the contest, but I think the winner will always string together at least one run where he makes 5 or 6 in a row, preferably with a couple of money balls involved there as well. And a decent start here, guys.
10 points on the board. Now with 11. Just 2 points there. He won't be happy with that. He's tied for second. Second place.
That ties him for the top spot in this round, guys.
And that puts him in first place. And he buries his 5th in a row. Couldn't finish it off, but still put up an impressive number. He's able to total 21 points in the round. He was really enjoying himself out there that time, guys.
Yeah, his last rack in particular was stellar, guys. With the clock winding down, he drained all 5 shots to get maximum points.
So it'll be Kevin Durant here.
Guys, most of the time when a player is shooting threes by himself, he's doing it in an empty gym. This is a little different. Actually, it's a lot different. I want to ask you, Steve, was it easy being the center of attention like this? You seem to be a bit of a ham.
Oh, really? A ham, Clark. Well, I'll tell you, I enjoyed being part of it. But my first time, I was extremely nervous, and I'm not afraid to admit that. But as I went on in later years, I got more and more comfortable with it.
He needs 8 points more. He's missed 6 straight. He doesn't look comfortable. An 8th consecutive miss. He's way out of rhythm. Well, guys, that's it. He's out of it. He can't make up the difference, Clark, at this time.
Nope, too far behind, but he'll finish up anyway.
Yeah, he made a good effort. Tried to get into his groove, but just couldn't get anything as far as momentum is concerned.
He closes out the round with 8 points. Well, I didn't expect that score to be as low as it was. What about you guys?
When he got out of that corner and got to the middle racks, he slipped into a little bit of a funk.
And here we go with Paul George. He's in a good spot, getting to go last. It's no mystery how many points he needs to move on. Just 12 points here, and he'll move on to the next round. And if he shoots well, he should be in good shape.
He needs 8 points more to stay in contention.
5 points now.
7 more points and he'll move on.
Now with 6. He needs 6 more points. 7 points. Now 8 points. Can't get the money ball.
3 more points to advance.
Up to 10 now.
If he only buries 2 of the 5 balls on the final rack, that'll be enough to get it done.
1 more to stay alive. He's got 12 points to show for his efforts there. That's far below what he's capable of doing when he's on his game.
Well, I think the biggest thing was he missed the money balls. You know, this is a good shooter, but, you know, he went 0 for 5 on those money balls, which cost him 10 potential points. That's just too much to overcome.
Anthony's got to be the favorite going into the finals. Don't you think, guys?
You know, Steve, this isn't like some years where there's one guy you point to going into the finals as the obvious favorite.
No, it's not. I mean, and that's what's going to make it fun. I mean, you couldn't pick a more competitive group of guys to have in the finals.
So it's James Harden ready to go. He's got 24 seconds here to put up as many points as he can. And here we go with Paul George. Pressure's on. He's got 24 seconds to top the score and move on.
Well, that score can't have him too worried. I'm guessing he'll top that without much problem.
1 point. That's 2. Now with 4. Five points now. Money ball, no good. And so we'll see James Harden. By going first, he can put a lot of the pressure on the guys behind him if he posts a good score.
Fellas, 25 shots in 60 seconds, that's a lot. One of the hard things, I'm sure, is staying focused all the way through that 25th shot.
Yeah, and in your head, Clark, you start counting the seconds and you think, oh man, I'm not going to finish the round. And then you start rushing things. So it really is a balance between being quick but also being focused and allowing yourself to take the shot.
Gets the money ball. 7 points. Now 8 points.
Ooh, Harden starting to feel.
5 big points on that rack alone. That gives him 12. Notches 13. Down to the final rack. Now 14. Now to 15. He averages 3 points a rack and finishes with 15. Well, a very respectable performance from him there, guys.
Yeah, it was adequate, absolutely. I mean, he really stayed with it, hung in there nicely, I thought.
Yeah, that's right. There were some moments when it looked like things might slip away from him, but I thought he was really tough. He hung in there throughout and posted a decent number.
Here we go with Damian Lillard.
So many times we see the best scores in the three-point contest come in round one. I think the players start to get tired legs as they approach the 50-shot mark in the competition.
Yeah, it's the legs, and it's also the adrenaline of the opening stages, Clark. That's worn off, so mentally, by the second round, you can be running on fumes.
That's 4 misses in a row.
Look, he just had a flat tire. He's gone off the rails. 3 bad racks in a row.
Oh, and with that miss, he's out.
Unlucky here in the final round.
Yeah, just couldn't get any momentum moving forward.
He barely cracks double digits with 10 points. Well, not his finest showing. I think we can all agree he could have done a lot better.
Yeah, he missed a couple in a row early. Then everything looked rushed and hurried, and before we knew it, he missed 9 in a row.
So it'll be Carmelo Anthony here. He was the hottest shooter entering the finals, so he earned the right to go last, and he knows exactly what the target is.
He made it through the finals with the smallest of cushions, just 1 point.
But it doesn't matter if you qualify by 1 or by 10. All that matters is that you're there. And now he's got a chance to really get hot and maybe win this thing. Respectable start here.
7 more points and he'll tie it.
Now 9 points. He's got 10. 3 racks down, 2 to go.
Just 3 away from the win.
Now 14.
Feeling it. He's in the zone. Finishing strong.
Hits for the win.
And a little victory lap through his final shots.
A chance to tack on a few points for posterity.
That makes it 4 straight for him. He gets all the way up to 21 points. Boy, he looked great out there, didn't he?
Yeah, that streak in there, what did he make, 6 in a row, I think? He was really feeling it, and that speaks to his confidence in this event.
And that brings the 3-point contest to a close. Coming out on top of the kind of field we had here tonight says so much about our champion this year.
What a commando performance by our champion. Once he got rolling, the only question was, who's getting second?
Yeah, to paraphrase Larry Bird way back, who's going to get second? That's exactly right. And I'll tell you what, Clark, he deserves all the credit in the world. To come out on top against a field like that, that's sensational.
And the drama, the excitement, this year's 3-point contest had it all. And it was our pleasure to bring it to you. For myself, Kevin Harlan, and my partners, Clark Kellogg and Steve